What's going on, you guys? This is Aaron from Departures Capital and welcome to the video. In this video, we're introducing an exciting new company to the channel, and that company is called Vendetta Mining. Now, Vendetta Mining is a junior mining and exploration company that focuses on lead and zinc deposits in Australia. So an awesome jurisdiction. We're going to be talking all about this company, and we will be interviewing their CEO, Michael Williams, at a later date on the channel, so make sure to stay tuned for that video. But like I said, this is just an introduction. We're going to be going over all the key points. So I'm excited to introduce it to you guys. Let's get straight into it. Of course, if you do support me in the channel and all the videos, kindly smash that like button. It takes just 1 second of your time and it helps my videos so very much, along with hitting that subscribe button and the bell for notifications on future videos. And also don't forget to leave us a comment down below. Let us know what you think about the company. Good or bad, we want to hear it. And last but not least, of course, this is a sponsored video. So check the description down below for full disclosure details, along with thoroughly reading our disclaimer and always remembering that these videos are not financial advice, guys. So with that being said, I bring you Vendetta Mining. Let's get straight into it. So the first thing I will say is Vendetta Mining is traded on the TSX Venture under ticker symbol VTT. Currently trades for 4.5 cents at the time of recording, and the company does have a market cap of just over $10 million with a 52-week range of 4 cents to 9 cents. As we can see right now, Vendetta is trading at the lower end of its range, with the possibility of a recovery on the horizon. Might be an interesting time to take a look at Vendetta Mining. So we're going to dive into their website now to get a better idea of what the company does. So the first thing I want to do is get a better idea of what the company does. So Vendetta Mining is a junior exploration company engaged in acquiring, exploring, and developing mineral properties. Vendetta controls the Peg Mount lead-zinc resource, strategically located in the heart of the world's most important lead-zinc belt in Queensland, Australia. Peg Mount is a high-grade, largely open-pit resource with excellent infrastructure. The company recently completed an updated resource estimate indicating close to 10 million tons of open-pit resource with additional near-surface underground zones. So a couple of highlights before we get into a little bit more technicals. The recent news and their investor presentation. 100% acquisition completed about 2 years ago. Queensland, Australia, top-rated mining jurisdiction. 2018 mineral resource of 5.8 million tons. Indicated and 8.3 million tons inferred. Strong understanding of geology driving resource growth. To date, 3 times resource size increase. Limited exploration drilling outside of resource. High priority exploration targets identified and ready to test. Before we dive into all of the details, the recent news and the investor presentation, I want to give you guys a little bit of background information on lead and zinc and what it's actually used for. I feel like the precious metals, silver, gold, they get the spotlight, but we don't know as much about certain compounds like lead and zinc. So let's talk a little bit about this. So uses. The primary use of lead is in lead acid batteries for motor vehicles. It is also used in a variety of other applications such as stationary batteries, pigments, and ammunition. As we can see here, as of 2019, Australia was the world's second biggest producer of lead. Now let's go over to zinc. Zinc 101, and this is information from the Motley Fool, but I thought it was very important just to quickly talk about this. Zinc is an essential metal for the construction industry. For example, the steel industry uses zinc to galvanize steel and protect it from weather and corrosion. The material is also used to produce brass and bronze, as well as die casting to make several metal products. Beyond that, zinc can be used to increase crop yields and quality, and it is an essential nutrient for human development and disease prevention. So there's not many companies that mine lead and zinc, but that's why Vendetta might be an interesting company to take a look at. Of course, do some more research about, but now we're going to dive into Queensland, Australia, where the project is. So the property is located in northwest Queensland, Australia. It is situated approximately 175 kilometers southeast of Mount Isla, 130 kilometers southeast of Cloncurry, and 700 kilometers west-southeast of Townsville. Within 30 kilometers of the property, there are a number of producing mines in the area, including BHP Billiton's Cannington Silver Lead Zinc Mine, Chinova's Osborne Copper Gold Operations, and Star Gold Copper Mine. Peg Mount is proximate to existing infrastructure that includes roads, railhead, and natural gas for power generation. So I think something very important that we can take from this geographical location is the fact that it's in an area where some really big companies are, specifically BHP Billiton. So it's one thing for them to have a project that's away from everything, but they're right in a very prolific mining jurisdiction with big companies in the area. That's always nice peace of mind. So now we're quickly going to go over two quick press releases when it comes to Vendetta Mining and then straight into their investor presentation. So Vendetta 2 commenced Zone 5 drilling at its Pegmount lead zinc project. So this commenced late July. The company owns 100% of the Pegmount lead zinc project in Queensland, Australia. The objective of the upcoming 10-hole program is to expand the mineralization centered around the PVRD 196 intersection, testing a strike length of approximately 500 meters. And of course, they will have results this fall, so I'll be looking forward to covering that. In their most recent news, Vendetta to acquire key killer bore high-grade zinc exploration tenement. So the company is pleased to announce that it has entered into an option agreement to acquire 100% of the killer bore exploration concession 5 kilometers from the company's 100% owned Pegmount lead zinc project in Queensland, Australia. You can find this on their website with the grading, and we will be talking more about that with their CEO, Michael Williams. But now let's dive into their investor presentation to get a better understanding, or at least an overview, of what the company does. So Vendetta, Advanced Lead Zinc Resource Development. Here we have it. Pegmount. It's located in Queensland. Australia is the second largest lead producer with the largest reserves, third largest zinc producer with the largest reserves, and sixth largest silver producer with the second largest reserves. So now let's get into the investment highlights. So I think 100% ownership is very important. Located in top-rated mining jurisdiction, Queensland, Australia. No offtake encumbrances and $5 million credit against future royalties. Lead and zinc sustaining higher prices. Australian dollar denominated costs. Provides greater leverage to lead and zinc prices. To date, 3 times increase in resource. 5.8 million tons indicated and 8.3 million tons inferred. 8.9 million tons open pit. An additional 1.7 million tons of high-grade underground mining inventory. 2019 PEA. A 10-year mine life, delivering 24% after-tax IRR and 2.4 million tons inferred, Zone 5 not including in PEA, mine plan, open for expansion. Significant value levers identified: tax cuts, ore sorting, test work, resource estimation, mine planning, and hybrid power. So here's a couple comparables. Bob Metals and Galena Mining, both with significantly higher valuations, and this is as of May of 2021, so the numbers might have changed a little bit. But Boab Metals, $60.2 million market cap. Galena Mining, $113 million market cap. Their mining inventory, 10.6 million tons. Boab Metals, 13.6 million tons. And Galena Mining, 10.3 million tons. Boab has just over 5 times higher market capitalization, and Galena Mining around 10 to 12 times higher market capitalization. So just based on the comparables, I mean, Vendetta Mining looks to be undervalued. Of course, this is not financial advice. I'm just simply examining what we have here in their investor presentation. So focused on resource growth. I think that's very important for an exploration company, is to consistently identify and grow their resource. So there's a lot of technicals in this investor presentation, and I'm not going to attempt to explain that, but like I said, we will be interviewing Michael Williams, their CEO, so I'll look forward to going a little bit more in depth with him in the interview. So now let's talk about the next steps. So continue to advance corporate initiatives, drilling to obtain core samples for pilot scale material sorting test work, resource development drilling, targeting connecting Zone 3 underground panels, exploration drilling testing identified near project high priority targets, geometallurgical review of transition material from Zone 1, geostatistical review of mineral resource estimate investigating grade envelope definition, infill diamond drilling of inferred mineral resource, condemnation drilling over plant, site, and camp, continue baseline surveys and conduct heritage survey over project area in presentation for EIS, process water supply, conduct hydrogeological study. So a lot of things here on the plate for the company. Cision Global Fund owns 3% of the company. Solitaro Zinc Corp owns 4% and management owns 6%. And here we have Michael Williams, their president, CEO, and director, who we've interviewed many times regarding Aftermath Silver. Over 25 years of experience as a senior executive within the mining industry, experience in the structuring, administering, and marketing of Toronto Stock Exchange listed companies. Served as executive chairman of numerous public companies, including Underworld Resources. Served as executive chairman of numerous public companies, including Underworld Resources, which was sold to Kinross Gold in 2010 for $138 million. Established an international banking and financing network that includes extensive contracts with both institutional and retail investors, raised significant capital funds for advanced exploration and development projects. So that wraps up this video, guys. Once again, Vendetta Mining is traded on the TSX Venture under ticker symbol VTT. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, we will be interviewing Michael Williams, their CEO. I'm excited to bring that interview to you guys. Go a little bit more in depth. Let us know in the comments what you think about the company. But that's it. Always remember, though, for full disclosure details, this is a sponsored video. So check the description down below for full disclosure details, along with thoroughly reading our disclaimer. And last but not least, always remember, Departures Capital and Departures stocks are for information, education, and entertainment purposes only. Don't buy or sell stock because you heard it on here. Buy or sell stock because you've done your research, you've done your thorough due diligence, and you're making your own personal investment decisions for yourself. This video is not financial advice. We'll see you guys in our next video.